Thank you for watching iRacing on the Ghostfire Media Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back after 5 weeks off for me and Randy Pepper to Ghostfire Media. And we are here tonight for our first broadcast of our brand new Wednesday night league, the Sim500 Sharue Diecast Premier Xfinity Series. This is their winter series. We're going to be doing 14 races for them in their winter series. Then we're going to be going on to a long regular season of 28, I think 29 weeks with the trucks on Wednesdays. So we have, you know, some really cool content coming to you. But I'm Nick Adams. As you guys all know, you guys know me. I have a very memorable voice. And then you have Randy Pepper. Randy?
Yes.
He's back. We're back.
I'm back. That's right. I'm back, and I'm back live in person. That's
We're
right.
back.
Tell you what, man, this is
yeah.
The last time I missed the very last race we did with the last league we were working with on Monday night or Tuesday nights, and I missed that because I was in where was I? Phoenix, Arizona for the NASCAR Ford Championship Grand Finale.
You were in Phoenix, and how was your trip to Phoenix?
It was awesome, man. It was a great time hanging out there with the racing guy, Pat Patterson.
How was your trip?
How could it not be fun?
Well, I'm so happy that you got to have fun with Pat. We got Pat on here. Ghostfire Media can officially say Pat Patterson, the racing guy, helped broadcast one of our races.
Yes, he did. And just like then, you know, who knows? Pat could pop in at any time when we do these races as well. So that's one of the things I do bring to the table. I do have friends in high places, so I sometimes I get to share them on here.
But we do want to thank our friends over at Sharue Diecasts for helping us bring the helping the Sim500 bring the league to all you guys through Ghostfire Media. And Sharue Diecast is the one-stop specialty shop for you and your diecast desires. Rare and hard-to-find items are available at Sharue. Surprise the diecast enthusiast in your life with a rare find, or treat yourself to something unique. Located in the heart of West Texas, Sharue Diecast is positioned to offer excellent deals on shipping from border to border and coast to coast. Pre-orders are available at no cost to you until the goods arrive. Visit SharueDiecast.com. That's SharueDiecast.com today.
All right. Hey,
We're
I tell you
getting
what.
professional around here.
It's sounding great there, man.
We're professional around here.
I was actually, it's kind of funny you talk about that. I actually mentioned you to Pat Patterson.
Did anybody think that we, especially me of all people, would be getting professional around here?
No, definitely not.
Hey.
Hey, by the way, speaking of diecast, I tell you what, the one thing everybody has on their mind right now is getting that new Kyle Larson Championship diecast.
I pre-ordered mine. Mine. I pre-ordered 3 of them, actually. I shouldn't say that because my wife might.
You got the 124 scale and 2 of the 110 scales, or
no? So I got one of the 124s, then I got the color chrome 124, and then I got one of the 110 scales.
Okay, not 110 scale, actually 164.
Yeah, 164. I'm sorry. Yeah, the 164.
110 would be like a RC car size.
110 would be awesome. I'd love to have a 110. Just put it on top of my desk.
They did make them back in the day. They did make them back in the day.
I have a really old one from like '87. I have to find it. It's in storage somewhere, but it's an old Dale Earnhardt Sr. one. It's really freaking cool. It's so awesome. The 110s. It's like a what was it? He was driving the Wrangler jeans machine. I think it was like his first. No, he wasn't with. I don't know if he was with.
Win Childers, right?
I don't think he was.
Wrangler,
I think he was in the 2. I think he was in the 2.
Okay, so that's definitely pretty.
I think it was the 2.
Childers. Yeah.
I believe it's in storage somewhere. It's like one of the. It's old. It's got cracks. It wasn't taken care of by the person who owned it before me, so it's not really something I put on display. I want to get it restored, but you wouldn't believe how much it costs to restore a diecast. I never thought that it would cost as much as it does, but it's shocking.
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what's going to be really shocking tonight as we have all these new drivers that we've never had to pronounce their name. So I'm going to personally apologize right now if you have a name that is a little iffy to the normal person that just says Smith and Jones.
So Randy, I want
this-
to explain the first name that I know you're gonna mess up. Daniel Falkingham, okay? Say it with me.
Falkingham.
There
Yeah,
you go.
that one's
Don't-
easy. I saw
hey,
that one.
Don't
No, it's
falk
just
up.
Anthony.
Don't
Anthony.
falk up his last name, okay? Don't falk it up.
Okay, I've got that. But who's Anthony Calantoni? Calantoni?
Oh, I think that's Italian. It's probably Colantoni.
Okay, Calantoni. Okay, yeah. How about Richard Swavely?
Oh, man. Randy Pepper. I apologize personally for Randy Pepper. We can't bring him anywhere. So you want to talk about Richard Oh, God, now you've made me not know how to say it. Oh, it's Swavely.
Swavely.
It's Swavely.
It's Swavely.
Looks like he's from Wyoming, too, so.
How about Michael Myfelt?
Milfett? I would think it's Milfelt.
Oh, there is an L there. Milfett. I'll milf it for however long you want me to, man. I'll milf this for an hour if you want me.
Oh, and phrasing. Randy Pepper and all of his thoughts, comments, and beliefs do not, and I repeat, do not withhold any piece of the beliefs of Sharue Diecast or Sim500 or me personally.
No, people.
I just want everybody to understand that Randy Pepper is absolutely crazy. Whatever he says, I am not responsible for. I am not his boss.
Yeah, I am not the. I am an entertainer, folks. I've been a broadcaster for a long time. Went to broadcasting school, got the whole card, got all that good stuff. But I am an entertainer. First and foremost, I'm an entertainer. So I will say some things that might go off the little cuff a little bit. So I'm not your typical race announcer, even though I've called probably 1,500 races.
Well, actually, that's a good thing. You know what, Randy? This is a new audience for us. The Sim500 community is watching tonight. They're out there. They want to get a feel for us. Why don't we have a few minutes here before practice is over. Why don't we give them a little feel for who you and for who I am?
Okay, you go ahead there. You go first there, Nikki Boo.
Well, so I have no formal training on this. I just kind of... So first, I'm Nick Adams. I am your lead... I wouldn't say I'm your lead broadcaster, but I am your producer, cameraman, statistician,
Exactly.
executive producer, director, chief brand officer of Ghostfire Media. I mean, I'm the marketing officer, not chief brand. Sorry, chief marketing. I have no formal experience this outside of iRacing, but I believe in myself as a extreme NASCAR fan. If you've been watching Ghostfire Media, or if you're new, you'll know very soon that I like to talk a lot of shop with Randy Pepper, especially under caution. We bring up a lot of things that involve NASCAR, and me and him both have some inside scoops. And to let you know who Randy's inside scoops are, because I won't give up my sources because they could lose their jobs, Randy will tell you all of his experience.
All right, so I live in Daytona Beach, which is the world center of racing, the Daytona National Speedway. I have been track announcer. I've called car races at the New Smyrna Speedway. I was at New Smyrna Speedway for 5 years. I called car races at the Orlando Speed World, the Daytona International Speedway. I've called car races just a few different other tracks, but I've done a lot of different car racing tracks since I've called, and this iRacing thing for a while here too. But I do have a degree in broadcasting, so I am trained in this whole thing, but I'm a professional musician by night. I own the Guitar Attic, which I'm a musician, and I will tell you this, if you've got guitars for sale, if you need anything about guitar, you call me at the Guitar Attic, or check out guitarattic.com for all that information. But yes, I am a trained professional, I guess.
He's
kind of.
as professional as you'll find
Yeah, I'm about.
Randy also presents this beautiful drone camera here on the Ghost Fire Media
Oh,
Network.
there it is.
The
I love
drone
that.
camera is back. Look at this. Look at the beautiful drone camera.
Look at that.
We were able to take it away from our old clients and bring it with us. And we threw it in the back of a truck. It got broken. Black Friday happened. I was able to buy a brand new one for 50% off almost, and we have a brand new drone.
Very good. And how about sharing that screen with me there, bud?
You want me to share the drone? I can share.
I want to see the drone cam.
I can
a little
share
better.
the
I
drone.
didn't like that angle.
I want to kind of not affect everything else. So give me 1 second here.
It was over. It was sitting there over the top of Glenn Campbell. So.
Okay. Yeah, it shouldn't affect anything else. If it does, I will get rid of you being able to see the drone camera. Let's see if I can find somebody. Here we go. Here is oh, it's a scenic drone camera right now. Oh yeah.
It is.
Practice is
scenic.
over, so it might help if practice wasn't over. We're going to be going to qualifying here, which I believe is this single car. Please tell me this is like okay, it's single car. I was hoping
It's single car.
I
Yeah,
was hoping
yeah.
it was everybody on the track at once because I would just be so happy. I would be so happy.
And
for
right off the bat, the
cluster.
guy I'm looking at, like Richard Swavely.
Richard Swavely, I
Swavely.
love that
Swaley.
car. Let's get a closer look on this number 32. How about that? Let's get a what is that in the hood? Is that a MEPS? What is that? MEPS. I'm gonna look at this. We gotta get a better look. I like that paint scheme. MEPS. World's #1 lure. Oh, he's a fisherman. He's a fisherman. I can tell that already. So I like him. So already, by extreme bias is going to go towards Richard Swavely because he's got a lure on his car. And he's driving a Ford. And he can't get any better than that. He's my pick for the championship.
Trading paints have taken a dump.
Yep, he is my pick for the championship. He's got a lure on his car. He's driving a Ford Mustang, and he's got a beautiful number 32. He's not my pick for the championship anymore. Chad Coleman just blew him out of the water. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's a joke. Everybody calm down. But yeah, Richard Swavely on his first lap with a 24.99. That might not be fast enough for Pole as he comes out of turn 4. Will he improve on his second lap? He will to a 24.68, which was better than Chad Coleman's first lap, which was a 24.71. Across the start-finish line, Chad Coleman won't get any better that time. So right now, it's going to be Glenn Campbell sitting in third with a 24.91 in the number 44 Chevy Camaro. He exits turn 4, crosses the start-finish line. He will not improve, runs a 25.34. Tyler Dalton in the number 19. He jumps up to second on his first lap with a 24.7. Here he comes down the back straightaway, off into turns 3 and 4. Let me get rid of the drone camera because it's not there anymore. Through turns 3 and 4 here at the beautiful Rockingham Speedway. Can't wait till this comes back one day.
Yeah, and that could actually happen.
I know. I can't wait. Oh, Mikey Kelly. Oh, Mike Kelly. Sorry, I was at AOLL days. Mike Kelly with a beautiful first lap there. 24.68. That's going to be the only lap he runs. And I'll tell you what, he's drawing some inspiration from the man who drives the Verizon car in the Verizon IndyCar series. Will Power with a 24.68 jumps to the pole. But Bentley Glazier on his first lap with a 24.63. Gonna throw, he gets really loose down out of turn 2 going down Thunder Alley. He's gonna have to say bye-bye to his second lap. His first lap will be the only one he puts in, 24.63. That might be good enough for pole. Jeff Hollingsworth has given up on his second lap as well as we exit turn 4. We have a lot of drivers beginning. Daniel Falkingham. I think it's Falkingham, but I'm going to keep saying it that way.
You know what? That's kind of...
Meet the Falkers?
No, I actually got fired from a radio station for kind of saying something similar to that.
Brian Macklin jumps to the pole with his second lap, a 24.57, the number 39 Toyota Camry. This Chevy needs to knock that Toyota off the pole, though we can't have a Toyota on the pole for our first.
Oh, you cannot show bias.
Out of turn 4. Yes, we can. Out
No,
of
we
turn
cannot.
4, Daniel Falkingham.
Broadcasters never do. We can't show
lap.
bias.
His one lap will be a 24.57. He's that close. .00001 between him and Brian Macklin. So Brian Macklin, provisional pole. We have a couple drivers on their second lap. E.J. O'Rourke, Jimmy Coleman, and Jose Gonzalez. It looks like all three of them are going to post their second laps. Jose Gonzalez with a 24.87, so that'll be enough for him to start. It looks like outside the top 10. E.J. O'Rourke, he's going to improve a little bit to a 24.72, just sniffing the top 10. Jimmy Coleman knocks him out of the top 10, though. Jimmy Coleman right there in the number 54 Chevy Camaro. Beautiful green, white, black paint scheme on that machine with a 24.71, so he'll be in 10th. And it looks like we might have a couple more drivers that might do laps, but 30 seconds left in qualifying, so it looks like of our 32 participants, I think it is, only 16 of them are going to post qualifying laps. So, well, we have a few seconds here, Randy Pepper. I was looking at the Sharue Diecast.com just a minute ago, and, you know, who doesn't want a 124 diecast of A.J. Allmendinger's first win in the NASCAR Cup Series in, 10 years? And the first win for colleague racing in the NASCAR Cup Series.
I definitely want that.
For a very honest price of $69.99, you can get his first win. But if you want to get an autographed version of A.J. Allmendinger's Hyper Ice Indy Road Course Cup Series car, right now go to SharueDiecast.com and you can find it for $102.99. Now, you show me where you can get a diecast autograph for less than that, and I'll eat my shoe.
Okay. I don't know where you're going to do it, but that would be great to see.
I purchased a autographed Cup Series car. It was a Chase Elliott Cup Series car. It was his Hooters car from 2019, and it cost me $165. So it's a pretty good bargain, if I do say so myself.
I guess I'm one of those lucky guys that just go up to the driver and say, hey, can you autograph this?
Well, I mean, I do that now. But when I didn't have access to things like that, I had to buy things like that. But now I have access to things like that. It's a lot easier.
It's a heck of a lot. Yes,
it's a lot
it is. But,
cheaper.
But if you live in Vermont,
I almost thought it was the podcast.
It's not the podcast.
Well, now that I got that out of the way,
get that out of the way.
Are we doing?
All right. So the lineup tonight, we got a good lineup of cars. A lot of guys have shown up to race tonight, and it's awesome to see this turnout for this fun race. These guys want to have a lot of fun, get used to some new drivers will probably be in here and try to get used to each other and dice around, see how everybody gets their lines and stuff. So,
all right, here we go. Now we can show you the grid for the first Sim500 Sharue Diecast Xfinity Premier Series race on Ghostfire Media, the second one of the season. We will update you on what happened in the first one a little bit later. It's a very close finish. Starting on pole tonight, Brian Macklin in the number 30. We're going to try to show you as many paint schemes here on the warm-up lap as we can so we can kind of get everybody used to it. And then we'll go from there. So Brian Macklin with the beautiful Toyota Camry he's driving tonight. Daniel Rockingham in second in that blue and yellow Chevy Camaro. In third, you're going to have the Sprite machine of Bentley Glazier. In fourth, you're going to have the number 2 Verizon Wireless Ford Mustang of Mike Kelly. In fifth, you're going to have Richard Swavely in that MEPS number 1 Lure machine. In sixth, you're going to have Tyler Dalton in the Sim500 machine. He is sponsored by the race. We're not going to have enough time. I really wanted to go through all these guys, but we're just not going to have enough time.
You're not going to be able to do it.
Sorry.
There's no way.
In seventh, Anthony Calatoni. In eighth, Chad Coleman. Ninth, Kevin DeBrown. 10th, Jimmy Coleman. 11th, E.J. O'Rourke. 12th, Jeff Hollingsworth. Let me jump forward 6 rows here. Jose Gonzalez in 13th. Glenn Campbell 14th. Jeff Ryne 15th. Mike Montesi 16th. Tommy Ryan in 17th. Charles Woods in 18th. Doug Roth in 19th. Christopher B. Williams in 20th. John Fowler 21st. Paul Krumerai in 22nd. Sorry if I just totally destroyed your name. Randy Yoakum 23rd. And away we go. It went away on me.
All right, green flag is out. We are side by side as I go down into turn number 1. The number 30 of Brian Macklin jumps out to just a bare of a nose, but here comes that 39 of David Falkenham. He's trying to work on the outside. He's not going to make it work. He's going to dive down and follow him back through the turn. Looks to the inside. Not going to work as Macklin will take him back to the line and lead lap number 1 here at Rockingham. Macklin leads him off of turn number 1 and into turn number 2. He's got a 1-2 car length lead over Falkingham and Bentley Glazier. Glazier and Mikey Keller right there working. Keller looking to the inside, trying to get around that 18, but that 18 of Glazier is not going to have anything to do with it. Wow, look at this. Falkingham gives a little bit of a tip to the back end of the number 30 of Macklin, and they're going to go side by side.
Big side by side out of turn 2, down Thunder Alley. Here they come sideways. Look at these Xfinity machines. Off into turn 3, they were sideways off of Thunder Alley. Falkingham with a great car control right there shown by Daniels. We exit turn 4, he's going to slide up again. Really loose here in the first 3, 4, 5 laps at Rockingham. These tires are cold, the track is hot. Man, oh man, it takes every bit of you to be able to run that inside lane. And Brian Macklin is doing an awesome job pushing him down to the inside on the exit of the corner, down into 3 and 4 out of Thunder Alley again. Here comes Falkingham back to the inside of Macklin on the exit of 3 and 4. Will Daniel Falkingham be able to make this pass stick, Randy?
This time, it looks like Falkingham may have the edge, but he'll dive underneath the number 30 of Macklin. Macklin will dive in behind him. They'll tuck in down their single file for the 1, 2, 3, 4 right now, with Falkingham leading the way by 1 car length over the 30 of Macklin. Then it's another 2 car lengths back to Glazier, and another 3 back to the number 2 of Mike Kelly, and then back to the 32 right behind them. So we got a 5-car battle, maybe 6-car battle, really. These guys are tucked nose to tail all the way around the Rockingham Speedway.
Yeah, Rockingham Speedway right now is just a mess. Look at this all the way back in the pack for 16th and 17th. These guys side by side throughout the field, showing their car control as we have a battle back here, what looks to be for 20th right now, just on the outside of the top 20, the number 09, Christopher B. Williams, and the number 21 of Paul Krumrie, almost get together there through 1 and 2. They're going to come down Thunder Alley, single file this time. Krumrie on the wall. That's Christopher Williams. Christopher Williams hard in the outside, retaining wall on the exit of 2. What's good for him is this track isn't really about aerodynamics. It's more about being able to save your tires and just being able to make it to the end of this race.
Yeah, you got to take care of your stuff. We got a lot of laps happening here tonight. So you want to make sure you get your car in tow, make sure what's happening, and just mind your time and relax. Because if you don't, you're going to end up in that wall, or you're going to go around or something like that. You just don't want to make that mistake.
Yeah, that's 100% what's going to end up happening here. Is we have a battle for 9th right now beginning to heat up between Chad Coleman and Anthony Calantoni. I think that's how it's supposed to be said. I apologize. We'll fix these names for next week. We'll get everything right. I do apologize.
We hope.
Chad Coleman to the inside of Anthony hold on. That's E.J. O'Rourke. Forgive me.
Yeah, that's the 41 of E.J. O'Rourke.
E.J. O'Rourke was battling Chad Coleman. And we have a car in the wall a little bit. That's going to be Richard Swavely on the exit of 2. He might have just got loose. Big time loose on the exit of 2 there. We'll go back and take a look at that here in 1 minute to see if we can see exactly what happened there. What happened to Richard Swavely?
No, I don't know. He's definitely falling back off the pace.
He was battling Tyler Dalton for 5th at the moment. He was up on the outside lane here on the exit of turn 2, and yeah, he just got up in the no groove stuff. Didn't get sideways like I thought he did, but he definitely got loose.
Got those marbles under those tires and lost the grip, and he's fallen back a little ways. Now he's back there battling with that 38 Coleman. Coleman keeps trying to work his way around him, but as we know that the Richard in the 32 definitely was fast early on. maybe he can regroup and make his way back to the front of the pack.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that as the battle for the lead is kind of, I wouldn't say it's died down, but it's kind of calmed down just a little bit. We're 13 laps in. They realize there's still almost 100 laps to go. We got 97 laps to go right now here at Rockingham. These guys, I think they figured out that they need to just chill out a little bit. In our pre-race, show, we wanted to touch on things to watch tonight. Well, two of the things to watch are tires and tempers. Rockingham is one of those tracks. It's not a short track, so to speak, but it races like a short track. So you could get your temper a little bit heated if you get bumped into a couple times more than you really want to. And you also really got to watch those right front tires here at Rockingham. That's a serious issue here at this beautiful racetrack that, you will burn through right fronts, and all of a sudden you'll find yourself going from being the number one car on the racetrack to just dead last.
Dead last because the car is going to push up the track. It's going to slam the wall. Eventually, you're going to have to really mind your P's and Q's to get around this track. As I'm actually watching the race with the number 2 of Mike Keller. Keller is probably one of the most aggressive drivers we've seen lately, as he's worked his way in the back bumper of that 18 of Bentley Glazier. Trying to hold him off. Every lap you see that too, that Verizon Ford. Look to the bottom of the track. He's going down below the white line or the yellow line a few times, trying to find something down there, but you can't really play with that yellow line that often because eventually that thing's going to come up and snake bite you, and you're going to go around because it doesn't have a lot of grip down there. There he goes once again, down to the bottom of the track and playing tag with that yellow line.
Hey, it's one of those trade-offs. You get a little bit more speed when you get down towards that yellow line, but it's also one of the more dangerous areas on this entire racetrack, right? I mean, if you start flirting with that yellow line, you're flirting with danger. And once you start flirting with danger, normally, 9 times out of 10, racers lose when they flirt with danger.
Well, you're flirting with disaster if you're Danny Joe Brown.
That is very true. That is very true.
That musician thing comes back every now and then. Sorry.
So you look at Mike Kelly. He's starting to get a little bit of a run here on Mr. Glazier. Bentley Glazier, the number 18 Toyota Camry. That Sprite machine. You can't miss it. Gray, green. I think there's some red on there. There might be a little bit of white. Beautiful machine. Every time I see the 18, though, I think of my teammate Josh Laston, but he wouldn't be anywhere up near the front.
No, he would not be. Well, not in this league he wouldn't be.
I like making fun of Josh.
Yeah. Looks a little bit like kind of the Kyle Busch car as well. And I look at, whenever I see an 18 car and I think of Kyle Busch, I just say, not a big fan. Sorry. I've had to work with him before, so.
Jesus. Randy, you're something else. So far tonight, folks, we've seen no cautions here through the first 20 laps here at Rockingham Speedway.
Unbelievable. Yeah, this is a track's hard.
It is. Mike and
Kelly. And look here, goes Mike Keller. Wow, look at that pass.
Bentley Glazier, very smart move. Said, you know what? I'm going to let him by. He might have saved his tires a little bit at number 2, or he might just be willing to push it more early than the number 18 of Bentley Glazier wants to. We'll keep an eye on that, but what we're really going to keep an eye on is these battles throughout the pack. I mean, E.J. O'Rourke right now to the inside of the 84 of Anthony Calatoni. This time I'm right. That is Anthony and the number 84 to his outside. They're going to go down off into 1 and 2, maybe side by side here a little bit, sliding up the track, both of them. They're going to come down Thunder Alley side by side, Randy Pepper. One of the best seats in NASCAR when it was still being used was the Thunder Alley area. Just being able to see these guys fire off out of turn 2, full throttle all the way down the backstretch, hard on the brakes off into 3 and 4. The Rock, as this place has always lovingly been called, always a great racetrack.
Absolutely. It was one of these tracks that I wish NASCAR went back to. They always had some great racing here at the Rock, and hopefully one day soon we'll get to see them come back here, especially after NASCAR announced just a few days ago they're going to race at the Nashville Fairgrounds.
Yeah, millions of dollars. The breaking news today, I guess, was that Nashville finally approved the millions of dollars to go into Nashville Fairgrounds to improve it, bring not the Cup, but the Xfinity and the trucks, and we're getting closer and closer to what me and Randy have been talking about, that we've been hearing, that Tennessee month that you're going to get down there.
Yeah,
you're
that'll
gonna get
be
Bristol,
something else.
You're going to get Nashville Fairgrounds, you're going to get Nashville Super Speedway, and you are eventually going to get that Nashville Street Circuit. It's going to happen in the Cup cars. I mean, these new Cup cars are built for it. That's what they're there for.
Absolutely.
But as we
And
continue
that's
to
going to
look
happen.
through the field, we have more and more battles going on throughout the field than I really thought we'd have this early in the race. I've been watching the numbers here between Christopher Williams and Michael Milfelt, I'm sorry. And these two drivers have been, quickly closing in on each other. We're going to see a battle here between the 75 and the 09. The 09 has a little bit of damage from a little bit of contact he made with the wall earlier in the race here, but 26 laps in, he's kind of rebounded from having that bit of damage. We have some smoke on the racetrack. Might be a spinner. I'm going to take a look. We might have a spinner here.
I saw the little bit of smoke. I don't know where it came from, though. Somebody pitting, maybe?
I think we're good. Whatever the smoke came from, we're good at the moment. I'm looking to see if anybody's dropping like a rock. I don't see anybody dropping like a rock. Oh, as we're looking at Jose Gonzalez come out of turn 2, going down Thunder Alley, he made a little bit of contact with that wall, I believe, the number 26. The 21 of
He's
Mike
not the only one. I'm
Montesi
seeing
to the
more.
inside.
So did the 09 in the back there, running back there behind Milfit.
So Christopher
Milfit,
Williams into the wall again.
Yeah, so he just tagged the wall. Hey, Nick, here's a little trivia for you, because I know you love trivia.
All right.
Who ran the Federated Auto Parts car in NASCAR?
What year?
Boy.
A few drivers have run it.
Yeah, who's probably the most
I
famous?
think Kenny Wallace drove it.
Kenny Wallace did drive it, but
Yeah.
that's not the most famous.
Bobby Hamilton?
Nope.
Mike Skinner?
No. Not Mikey, definitely.
Michael
not.
Waltrip?
No.
Oh,
Kenny Schrader.
Schrader, really? I didn't know that. Oh, yes, I did. He drove it later in his career.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. We have another battle on the track here for what looks to be 7th position right now. Anthony Galantoni looking back to try to get to E.J. O'Rourke and maybe take that 6th spot back. Right now, if we look through the field, our movers and shakers of the race. Right now, Randy Yoakum started 23rd up to 16th. And E.J. O'Rourke, he started outside the top 10 in 11th. He's up to 6th right now as we race. Kevin DeBrown started in 9th, is up to 5th right in front of E.J. O'Rourke. So our movers and shakers right there. A few drivers we're going to keep an eye on. The fastest driver on the track so far tonight with a 24.95. 9.6. It's Tommy Ryne and the number 99 who's in the pits at this moment in time. Get a couple of drivers maybe trying to pit a little bit early. Tommy might have some damage. We'll take a look at Tommy. He might be pitting early. I was not able to get
32 laps in, so yeah.
I was not able to get anybody to give me their strategy, but you know what? Now that I see all these drivers starting to pit, I'm beginning to think. Yeah, I'm losing my mind. Ignore me. Sometimes I do that, folks. I just have
Hey, I see you. You're talking about that. You said Randy Yoakum. My high school football coach was actually Randy Yoakum. I don't think this is the same one, but trust me, that the name brings back some memories.
Well, actually, when I said Randy Yoakum, I thought about Matt Yoakum.
Matt Yoakum too, yeah. Matty, another Daytona Beach resident.
That's who I thought about when I said Randy Yoakum.
Mainland High School, yes. Actually, Seabreeze High School, excuse me. He went to the same school as Chase Elliott's crew chief. I don't know why I can't think of his name.
Alan Gustafson?
Alan Gustafson, that's it.
Goodness gracious.
I don't know why I couldn't think of it. Just couldn't, yeah.
With a guy who forgets what Alec Gustafson's name is, it's a surprise we ever get hired around here.
Well, I'm old, so.
That's Listen, dirt's old. You're older than that.
Yes, exactly. Hey, look at that battle back there, too. That 84's of Anthony Calamonte. Is that how I say it?
Calantoni.
Calantoni. Calantoni is actually working on the back bumper of E.J. Rourke's car. And Rourke is working on the back bumper of the 93 of Kevin DeBrown. Almost want to say Kevin
We're starting to see a couple drivers pit. Not a lot, but a couple.
Car on the wall, somebody says.
Car in the wall.
Jose Gonzalez just said there was a car in the wall.
Car in the wall. We'll keep an eye on that. As around Jose Gonzalez, so we'll take a look back there, see if we can find out maybe who it was. Look at some damage here, see if we can find anybody with damage. I don't see anybody. I didn't get an incident report, so it wasn't that big of a contact. So we will keep an eye on things as they go.
Might have been just a flat spotter.
Might have been a flat spotter. But Randy Pepper, we're 38 laps into 110 laps here at the Rockingham Speedway. Daniel Falkingham took the lead early on and has led since then. And folks, we'll be right back here in the Ghostfire Media Network, but per usual, you won't miss a single thing as we go side by side here on the Ghostfire Media Network. You are watching the eSim 500 Sharue Diecast Xfinity Premier Series here on the Ghostfire Media Network.
Hi, I'm Ryne from the Guitar Addict. Can we be serious for a second? Are you tired of being a loser? Can't do anything right? Feel like everyone's coming down on you all the time? Well, there's a way out. And I'm going to show you. Hey Mom, look what I learned. That's right. Pick up a guitar, learn how to play guitar. Automatically you're going to become a chick magnet. The ladies are going to love you. Your kids are going to think you're cool. So what you need to do is come down here to the Guitar Addict, 16725 Ridgewood Avenue in Daytona Beach, Florida, or go on guitaraddict.com and buy yourself a guitar and automatically be the star of your neighborhood. That's guitaraddict.com. Back here at the Rock, the Sim500 Sharue Diecast race, fun race, I guess you could say. It's been all Daniel Falkingham.
What's his name?
Falkingham.
Falkingham. There you go.
I'm trying not to go too far
We're
now.
allowed to say it. The FCC has no power on us.
I know that, but no, that's true. That's like I said, I got fired for saying that once before.
We're like Howard Stern over here, okay? We are reinventing.
The wheel?
We're reinventing the way people are going to broadcast. In 20 years, they're going to look back at us as visionaries. They laughed at Howard Stern one day. They never would laugh at us, though. They laugh at us now, but they won't laugh at us in 20 years.
Hey, you know, that happened. I can honestly say that happened to me going back to the New Smyrna Speedway. I've also often had people say, why don't you come back out here and just call the races? No one has ever been more entertaining than you. And that goes to my heart. When people say that, I was like, you still remember me?
We got a pretty big battle here going on behind us right now for about 9th position. You've got Chad Coleman. He's trying to hold off Jeff Hollingsworth, Mike Montesi, Jimmy Coleman, and Jose Gonzalez. Looks like he's holding up this pack behind him. Jeff Hollingsworth in the 10th place in the number 97 machine really wants to get involved here.
You got like 4 cars right there, just kind of tucked nose to tail all the way around that, all the way to the back end of the 38 car of Coleman. Coleman's got a mirror full of these guys. The 97, the 24 or 21, the 54, and the 26 is all back there.
I mean, right now at the moment, we got a nice battle going on here for 9th. I mean, you've got these guys are right up each other's rear ends here, and I mean, you've got Jeff Hollingsworth really wants to take this spot from Chad Coleman. I mean, he's all over him. He's been all over him for the last 4 or 5 laps, looking to the inside, looking to the outside. And he can't wait too long because Mike Montesi is right behind him, and he's going to take advantage if he makes a mistake.
Tessie is definitely the one that looks like he's a little faster than both of those two. That 21 is showing some strength, but better watch out. He might just give him the tip if he keeps heading that way.
I mean, anything is possible.
Well, I mean, he's right there on the back bumper. Every time that 97 Hollingsworth goes up or down, he shoves his nose down there. And this time it may work. They're side by side as they go into the turn. Montesi's down low, but it did not stick. As Hollingsworth no, it didn't stick at all.
Here comes Hollingsworth. He's looking to the inside. He might get there to Coleman, and Coleman's going to close the door into 3 and 4. They're both going to slide way up the track. Mike Montesi's looking in his front windshield right now going, come on, boys, keep doing this. Give me 2 or 3 more laps of you doing this. I'm going to take you 3 wide and get this spot down Thunder. Oh, off into 1 and 2. There it is. There it is, the inevitable contact, but a great save there by the number 38, Chad Coleman, with a beautiful save.
Oh, boy, you knew it was going to happen.
We're going to go back and look at that. I mean, we knew it was going to happen. We'll take a look here really quick, but first, the number 97 off the track. He's coming into the pits is Jeff Hollingsworth. All right, we're going to take a look now and see what happened here. I mean, we all saw what happened. It was just one of those racing moves. We'll take a look here. Jeff Hollingsworth off into 1 and 2. Hey, just got down in there, slid up the track a little bit. Take another look at it from a different angle. I mean, he's, you know, they were never gonna continue racing like that. They were never gonna really make it around the track doing that anyway. It was just one of those inevitable moments that was gonna happen there. We caught it live on the broadcast.
Yeah, we were watching the action. We knew something was going to happen because those guys were all running nose to tail, and they were getting aggressive there. So we knew something was going to happen.
Out of that? Mike Montesi. He gained 2 spots in 1 corner. Didn't have to heat his tires up at all. Just took the spots away.
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
right there is the perfect situation for Mike Montesi.
Yeah. Show and tell. That's what that was. Show me and tell.
I was sitting there. I said, he's just looking at those guys in front of him. Hey, keep doing that. Give me 2 or 3 more laps. Well, they gave him 1 more corner, and they took each other out for him.
Yep. They absolutely did. He was actually, I believe, the 21 of Montesi actually was the faster of the 3 cars. So now he's got a clear track.
To the outside, he's going to get passed by the number 19 of Tyler Dalton. Looked like he might give him the tip-off in a 1 and 2 there as they did the crossover move now down Thunder Alley. Single file, here he comes. Maybe EJ looks to the inside. Maybe he thinks better than that. Tyler Dalton in the 19, able to hold him off there. It looks like Mike Montesi, though, on the 21 was getting a move on him here as we're getting pit stops beginning here. Bentley Glazier.
Caution.
And the caution is out, and man, that is the worst situation right there for the number 18 who is coming down pit road. He's going to have to continue through almost because, I mean, you're going to lose a lap if you pit. So the 18 was coming down to come get his tires and fuel. The caution comes out. And now he's going to lose all those spots, and he might have lost a lap anyway.
Glazier's probably hating life right now for sure.
Yeah, he had a strategy he thought was going to work, and then the caution comes out, and unfortunately, it doesn't. We're going to go look back at what happened to cause the caution. Looks like Michael Melfett Jr. was involved here. We'll take a look. This is off into, this is 1 and 2 here, going to get ready for Thunder Alley. He pounds off the wall. Gets a little loose, and then he might have gotten a little bit of help, but he was already out of control when the caution, you know, when he started losing it. We'll take a look one more time if we can see. Oh, pits. Hold on. I got to get rid of this. There we go. Let's see if we can see one more time. It's not going back far enough for me. All right, give me 1 second. We're going to come back live, see the pit stops, who gets out first. Looks like Tyler Dalton is going to get out first. He didn't pit. Tyler did not pit. Everybody else pitted except Tyler Dalton, Jose Gonzalez, Chad Coleman, and right now Bentley Glazier. It looks like they all stayed out at the moment, but I'm going to assume, probably safe to assume, they're all going to pit here as we come back around.
I can't imagine they don't. I mean, it's fun to stay out and lead a lap, but That's not going to do you any good when these guys get fresh
Might
tires.
have been a
Just going to
good
come blow
decision
by
for
you.
Tyler to stay out, get that lap led for the bonus point. But other than that, you kind of had to pit. We're going to go back and see one more time if we can find out who's that behind him. That would be... Hold on, who are you? Is that the 19? I think that's the 19. Let's throw the 19 on here. No, it's not the 19. Who was it? Okay. Nope. 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 I don't know who it is. I can't get it. I can't figure out who it is. So we're just gonna look out the back bumper here in a second if I can find the back bumper view. and see if he got a little bit of the tip. I think he got a little bit of the tip. I don't think it was on purpose, but I mean he lost it already. So the tip was inevitable, and he did get a little bit of the tip, and it was the 04. It was the 04 of Doug Sigmund. So now I can go back and show you what Doug Sigmund saw.
Oh, boy. Trust me, folks, it usually doesn't take this long. Usually you're right to it, but every now and then.
We're learning.
Yeah, this one's a new one. So.
But you
so
know
what? Watching what?
You know what right now is perfect for? It's perfect to tell everybody why or how we got here. We have to thank Sharue Diecast for sponsoring Sim500 and Sim500 for bringing on Ghostfire Media. Sim500 Esports Racing League, their premier Xfinity series, is sponsored by Sharue Diecast. Sharue Diecast is the one-stop specialty shop for your diecast desires. Rare and hard-to-find items are available at Sharue. Surprise the diecast enthusiasts in your life with a rare find, or treat yourself to something unique. It's the holidays, people. Christmas is in 2 weeks. Hanukkah's going on. Buy your NASCAR lover a diecast. They're located in the heart of West Texas. Sharue Diecast is positioned to offer excellent deals on shipping from border to border and coast to coast. Pre-orders are available at no cost to you until the goods arrive. Visit SharueDiecast.com today. That is SharueDiecast.com today for all your diecast needs.
Going back to Green Flag Racing with Daniel Falkingham still leading the way as he'll jump right in front of the number 2 of Mike Kelly, excuse me. Kelly's right there behind him. Kelly looking to the inside, but he's going to have to tuck in behind him. We've got several cars behind them running side by side, but right now the 1, 2, 3 is Daniel Falkingham, Mike Kelly, David DeBrown, and Anthony M. Calatoni.
Yeah, the top 4 right now are starting to get really battly. Here comes the number 2 of Mike Kelly. He's got Kevin DeBrown and the number 93 Toyota Camry on the outside. Oh, look at the sideways action from Mike Kelly. We saw the same thing early on in the race. And man, oh man, Mike Kelly with a great save here. Cold tires, the bottom of the racetrack. Gonna happen. Bound to happen. Just these guys showing how good they are. Where it might be 3 wide off in a 1 and 2, the number 41. He thinks better of it. E.J. O'Rourke thinks better to not make it 3 wide on the exit of 2. Now we're down Thunder Alley again into 3 and 4. We are over halfway through this race, folks. So if the rain comes down, it's official. I'm just saying. iRacing, add that.
I'd love to see that. That would be really funny.
Just all of a sudden, the clouds roll in. Oh, man, we got to pit. We got to get tires because we only got 25 laps left in this race all of a sudden.
Wouldn't that be funny? You had a little thing, a little map on your car, and you could see like the rain coming. Like, uh-oh.
No, all of a sudden, TJ Majors come on the radio.
Hey, buddy, we got a problem. Rain's rolling in 5 minutes. You got to get the thing going. Get up there and get the lead. They're going to call this race as soon as the rain hits. We're going to lose the track power. We've lost the track.
Big battle now. E.J. O'Rourke down the inside of the 2. He looked down the inside in the Thunder Alley. Into 3 and 4. Thought better of it, but E.J. looks to the inside of the number 84, Calatoni. Down the front strap. Sorry, not the number 2. The number 2 of Mike Kelly looks to the inside of Calatoni. Now off into 1 and 2. He's going to make that pass stick on Calatoni. He's going to battle E.J. O'Rourke now out of 2. Down Thunder Alley, side by side. Chevy versus Chevy. It's a drag race of Chevrolet power off into 3 and 4.
Calatoni finally is going to get a little breathing room as he got stuck to the outside and was kind of sitting out there all by himself trying to figure something out, but he finally was able to relax a little bit. Now he's just falling back behind that number 41 of E.J. O'Rourke. O'Rourke has been on a tear all night long. O'Rourke now setting his sights on the number 2 of Mike Keller. Keller's still trying to figure a way to get around to Brown. Brown is out in front of him by a 1, 2, 3 car lengths over the Keller machine, and then you've got another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 back to the O'Rourke machine. We'll just have to watch this battle and see if anyone gains any ground on anyone else.
That we will. Randy, you were talking about, E.J. O'Rourke getting stuck to the outside. No, sorry, Calatoni getting stuck on the outside. We're watching another driver stuck in the outside right now. It's Jimmy Coleman. He's being battled right now by the number 8 of Randy Yoakum. He is going to finally get back down to the inside, but he lost 2 spots being stuck on the outside. Normally at the Rock, you don't want to be on the outside lane. You only want to be there for late, early on in the race where you're going to be able to save tires a little bit. But now you want to be on the bottom. You're not saving anything here. Everybody now is going. Lap times have kicked up. There's grip on the racetrack. You're getting into crunch time. They got to go. So they're trying now.
Yeah, they're trying. They want to make sure they have a good showing tonight, especially for some of these newer drivers that are out there. They trying to make a name for themselves, to make sure these veterans in the league, see them and they give them a little respect, as everybody wants a little respect for sure.
Yeah, a lot of these guys, I haven't gotten the information yet, but I would assume with every Winter Series I've been in, you're trying to impress the guys who are already in the main Premier Series, and you're trying to say, hey, this is my opportunity to show what I got here. And here at Sim500, these guys race 7 nights a week. They are pushed across 3 or 4 different broadcasters, I think, now. We have the opportunity here, I think, personally, but I'm always going to think this because this is Ghostfire Media, this is our broadcast. I think this is the best racing they have all week. I mean, I've watched all of their other broadcasts in the last couple weeks getting ready for this series. These guys put on a show no matter what they're in. Monday through Monday. I mean, they are absolutely amazing.
When you race together with these guys and you race with them 7 days a week, you've got to get good. You've got to
get
show
good
yourself.
or you get gone real quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just how that works. I mean, when you're there almost every night racing, I mean, I've seen a lot of these names more than once. So if you're racing with everybody 3, 4, 5 times a week, if you have that ability to be able to do that, you like I said, you get good.
Caution,
we
got
got
trouble
and we
this
do
weekend.
have a spin. It's Jose Gonzalez, and the back end of the number 26, the Goya machine, absolutely destroyed. We'll take a look at what happened to poor Jose here.
That might be a Jose, can you see?
Ah, man, that poor number 26 machine, absolutely destroyed.
Jose, can you see you later?
Smack you. Jose was battling with the 04 here. It's to the inside off in a 1 and 2. Oh, he got the tip. He got the tip big time from the 18.
He did.
I don't think that was on purpose. I'm gonna take a look at it. I think that was just,
It was a racing
some
deal.
checking up in front of him. Bentley Glazier's coming through. He's a little bit faster. I don't think he expected. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna get on board here with Jose Gonzalez. Oh yeah, the 04 was a little slower going into the corner, so he had to check up on corner entry. And when he did that, when he checked up on corner entry, he was a lot slower into the corner than they thought was going to happen, and there's a lot more damage on the back of that car than I would think would have come from that. So we're going to keep an eye. We're going to look at Bentley Glazier here on the front of his car as we have more pit stops occurring. But that's not Bentley Glazier. Where is he? There he is. Bentley doesn't have a lot of damage on the front of that number 18 Toyota Camry, so he might have got lucky. Might not be a lot of damage from that machine as we have a battle off pit road here.
Wow, look at this.
Looks like Kevin DeBrown Kevin DeBrown.
Yeah, you see that? He got out of there.
The number 93 machine, that Twitch scheme. Beautiful scheme on that number 93. It really reminds me of the old Duplicolor schemes. You remember those? When Duplicolor was a thing in NASCAR?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Those paint schemes. I mean, they rivaled DuPont with how nice they were. They were
nice. Yeah, they were really nice.
I mean, obviously, they were always on Jeff Gordon. But they rivaled the regular DuPont schemes. Like when he would drive one of the Duplicolor, it wasn't often, but when they would drive one of the Duplicolor schemes, just the way they put the rainbow on that car was way different than they did it for the Rainbow Warrior DuPont machine. So, and the Duplicolor scheme started coming in like 02, 03. That's when Duplicolor really got big for, I don't even know what the parent company of DuPont was at the time, because I know now it's Axalta.
Yeah. I think DuPont was there. They were the parent company back then.
I think they might have owned Duplicolor. They owned a paint thinner as well. They owned a few things down there at DuPont.
They owned the Chroma Illusion.
They did. Oh, Chroma. You know, oh man, I can't wait till we get to announce some of the things we're going to be doing next year on our YouTube channel here on the Ghostfire Media Network. A little bit of a format change to what you guys have been seeing for the podcasts. Big guests coming around to do some interviews. It's going to be awesome next year. Future's looking bright for Ghostfire Media. That's all I can say. Can't really announce anything yet. Got to finalize some details, but
got to sign some contracts.
You're going to hear some of these awesome conversations that me and Randy have been having a little bit more. That's all I can say. That's all I can say for now.
That's right. We'll have some fun stuff happening.
I would honestly look for an announcement probably early January. That's what I would look for. I think we just got to finalize a couple things, and then early January, you guys will really start getting a feel of what's going to be happening with GFM next year. But we're excited. We're so happy to be here at Sim500 Esports. I mean,
do you see what's happening here, though? Do you see Jose Gonzalez, who just spun out, is on the pole as we go back to green flag? He's going to try to make something happen here.
Oh, they're wrecking behind him. They spun the tires. They spun the tires behind him. Mike Montesi spun the tires. They're going green.
Up one. Look at this. We've got 3, 4
three
wide up here.
1 and 2. They're going to be 3 wide down Thunder Alley. Can Jose Gonzalez hold it? Holy smoly, 3 wide down Thunder Alley into 3 and 4. Oh, my God, E.J. O'Rourke, what a move. What a move for E.J. O'Rourke. But I'll tell you right now, Jose Gonzalez is holding on to his, I'm not going to say that. That'll get me canceled. He's holding on to his steering wheel. I was going to say something else, but.
Okay, well, I'm just going to say he's holding on to his shorts with suspenders for sure, because he was holding some traffic up big time, and luckily O'Rourke and nobody else. I'll tell you what.
Oh,
trouble
in front. E.J. O'Rourke is going around. What a save!
Holy
man,
he saved
still
it.
Going. He's still
O'Rourke
spinning.
saved it. I can't believe it.
E.J. O'Rourke just tried to wreck.
He just tried to, but he had Kevin DeBrow get into the side of him, turn him sideways, and he saved it. Unbelievable.
What a save.
Kevin DeBrow is out there leading by 1, 2, 3 car lengths over the guy that's pretty much dominated this whole race. David Falkenham trying to reel him in with Mike Keller and how these guys did not get taken out by O'Rourke.
We got to go back and look at this. How in the world? Look at him. He's drifting through 1 and 2. I don't know how. How on this earth he was able to hold on to that.
I want to know where he got that tire grip package.
We go off at a 1 and 2 here.
I would have been around taking out the whole field
too. I don't think they actually touched. Oh, they did. They pounded.
Well, I was going to say, it looked like he touched for sure.
But look at that. Look at that drift. Look at that awesome drift.
I know, it's unbelievable.
Again, and sideways again, and sideways and left and right. And he still was able to accelerate down Thunder Alley. And that's just the level of talent that these guys have. That was awesome.
That was unbelievable. Like I said,
I've never heard you get that excited.
I couldn't believe he saved it. I could not believe it. And look at this. David Falkingham is trying to work on the outside. He's looking inside, outside. He's right on the back bumper of Kevin DeBrown.
Oh, he's got to the inside
DeBrown
here.
this time. Oh, he got right behind him again. I mean,
oh, man.
There is no room between the back bumper, that front and back bumper of those two cars at all.
But we talked about respect a little while ago, right? That's the respect these guys have for each other. They know that if they do something like that, they're going to touch off into 1 and 2. My goodness.
Almost.
Schmoly. Holy schmoly. Now down the Thunder Alley off into 3 and 4. Daniel Falkingham is going to send it in there. Will he be able to make the move stick? He's going to slide up. They're going to touch. He's left and right. He's turning right to go left. And a big save by Daniel Falkingham. And Kevin DeBrown back to the lead again.
Mike Keller just getting to the back bumper, him as well as right behind Keller. You got
Tommy Ryne up the racetrack. Now Tommy Ryne up the racetrack. E.J. O'Rourke to the inside of him. Anthony Calinati, he's looking to get back up here. Mike Kelly's looking to try to get to second. He wants to try to get to that lead, but he's going to have to get around Daniel Falkingham. But, man, E.J. O'Rourke down to the inside of Tommy Ryne, down the front stretch, and we still got 25 laps to go.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it 25 more laps.
They're not going to make it 5.
I honestly said, man, this is going to be a hard race to call. 9 o'clock at night, I'm not used to being up this late. But I'll tell you what,
I thought I was going to be tired.
Rejuvenated me.
I thought I was going to be tired. No, I'm wide awake.
I did too.
This is awesome.
Those guys are great. This is great. This is great racing, man. We've got a great battle for the lead between Brown and Falkingham. You got a great battle there between Keller, Ryne, and O'Rourke. I mean, and Calantoni is back there as well. Wow.
Wow. And now Daniel Falkingham, as we try to get ourselves a little bit chilled.
Look at Keller.
And here comes Daniel Falkingham. Mike Kelly, he wants to take that second spot.
I keep saying Keller.
Oh, he slides up the track. Kelly slides up the track. Him and Ryne touch. They're door-to-door now down Thunder Alley. They're side-by-side. Mike Kelly trying to hold on to third now as Tommy Ryne working the outside lane, and that number 99.
Where did Ryne come from?
Oh, big contact there. Mike Kelly down the racetrack. He got loose. He's going to lose the spot to Ryne. He's going to lose another spot to E.J. O'Rourke from 3rd to 5th.
And why did he lose
up the racetrack? Here he goes. Up the
yeah.
racetrack. He got into 3 and 4 way too hot. Got a little bit loose. Just what happens there. But now he's trying.
And he tagged that yellow line.
Now he's trying too hard because he knows he made a mistake. Now he's going to do the typical racing thing. You guys, we all, when we make a mistake, we try too hard. We compound the mistake. He's got to settle down, get back into his rhythm, and he'll drive right back up there. He's faster than the two guys in front of him.
Absolutely. He is faster than him. He's just got to get around those other cars, and he only has a short time to do it, a short time to get there.
We got a side-by-side battle right now for 13th. Christopher Williams was just sideways on the exit of 2 going down the Thunder Alley there. He was to the inside of he was to the outside, of Bentley Glazier. Now he's going to go the crossover move on the exit of 4 down the front stretch into 1 and 2. Here comes Christopher Williams trying to get that spot back on Bentley Glazier. Bentley Glazier's going to use every bit of tire he has on the outside. Not going to be able to hold it there, but Chris Williams sideways again. Down Thunder Alley into 3 and 4. These two are they are having just as good of a battle as everybody else on the racetrack.
Number 18, Glazier, is probably one of the guys that's fallen the farthest back into the pack. He started 3rd on the grid, and now he's running back in 13th. So he's fallen 10 spots since he started. And unfortunately, he's having to battle back there just to keep that spot.
Wow. That's all I can say is wow.
Wow. Tell you what, they've had some great racing here tonight with just a few laps remaining in this race. Did Ryne have a problem as well? No, he's still back there. Thought I saw him drop off my screen there for a second. Maybe Maybe a little net code happened there. As he's, Ryne is number 99. He's right there in the middle of that battle there between Ryne and that 39 of Rockingham, O'Rourke. Then you got Keller, who's regrouping himself. And they're all just trying to run down the leader, Kevin DeBrown. Kevin DeBrown has done a hell of a job of keeping those guys at bay since he took the lead.
He has.
It's a single file for the top 6. You think anyone's going to give them the tip before this thing is over?
With how respectful these guys have all been to each other, I just don't think that's going to happen.
Look at the Ryne just is working, getting around the 39 of Rockingham, because Rockingham was so strong earlier on. Now he's fallen back into third, and he may get passed again by the 41 of E.J. Rourke, Rourke is trying to work to get around that 39 now. But can the 99 of Ryne catch the 93?
Tommy
He's
Ryne
right there.
has come alive. He started this race in 17th. After this last pit stop, this man has just figured it out. And here he comes now down Thunder Alley. He has his eyes set on Kevin DeBrown. And man, oh man, Tommy Ryne, Kevin DeBrown, this is going to get fun.
Yeah, I believe this is going to be a lot of fun. He's just following in his footsteps. Wherever he goes, he goes. Now this time,
he's
Tommy
looking
Ryne,
a little
big
loose on it too.
He got loose. He looked really low there, and that's going to allow that number 39 of Rockingham to catch back up to him. Rockingham is looking to regroup himself and try to get around that 99. And as long as these guys battle behind the DeBrown car, DeBrown, that's all he wants to see is everybody battle between themselves so he can take himself and take his toys and go off and win himself a prize.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got a little trouble here.
Paul Crumry is around. Crumry. Big wreck, though. Couple cars involved. Looks like Paul Crumry. It looks like somebody with the HendrickCars.com paint scheme. I'm going to see if I can figure out who that is. That's Jeff Ryne in the number 3. Jeff Ryne was involved in that. Well, I get a little confirmation here, but I would assume Jeff Ryne, Tommy Ryne, might be related.
Might be. Maybe father and son, maybe brothers. Who knows?
Now, let's take a look here. See if I can figure that out after. We're going to go ahead and see what happened here. We'll cause the caution. Oh, hold on. No, we're not. The final set of pit stops are happening here. This is important. These are
they're drafting down
ones.
the pit stops.
Yeah, they are up each other's trumpets. This is the important one. Don't slide your tires. Don't speed on pit road. And God forbid, don't slide through your pit stall. Not now.
God forbid, don't do a Nick Adams.
No, that's Josh Laston. Tommy Ryne in his stall, going to get 4 tires. A little bit of fuel probably. He's got a good pit stall going here. He's going to slide right out of it. Good exit. Going to stick right there. We're going to come up to Kevin DeBrown. He's going to actually pass Kevin DeBrown on the racetrack on the pit road.
Yeah.
He passed him.
Oh no! Look at this. Rockingham is the fast one off.
Out as well. You know why? They took 2 tires. Kevin DeBrown went from 1st to 5th. He took 4. The rest of these guys took 2. That might be interesting. Let's take a look here at the stint length tonight. We had 18 laps on those tires. Well, sorry, 27 laps on those tires. Everybody just came in and took 2 tires. Now, I think Kevin DeBrown might be within a chance of being able to go from 5th to 1st because he's the first driver with 4 fresh Goodyear Eagles on that machine.
We will see.
We
for
will.
Sure.
Randy, I think we've had a fantastic first night here tonight, don't you?
I agree. I've had a tremendous time watching these guys race and trying to get familiar with everybody. I hope it's continues to be like this every week, because if it does, this season will fly by.
It will. And you know what, Randy? We have to tell you all once again that race coverage tonight is presented by Sharue Diecast. Sharue Diecast is the one-stop specialty shop for your diecast desires. Rare and hard to find are rare. Blah, 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 blah.
Try that again.
Let's try that again. Sharue
Read.
Diecast is the one-stop specialty shop for your diecast desires. Rare and hard-to-find items are available at Sharue. Surprise the diecast enthusiasts in your life right now. It is Christmas season, folks. We are T-minus 24 days. It's December. I can say that. My Christmas lights have been up for the last 3 days. It's December. My penguin's outside. We're ready. We're ready. Come on. Get your loved one.
That's right.
Or your friend. Or the person, you know, maybe you're talking to.
Maybe your pastor.
Maybe your pastor. If they like NASCAR, get them a diecast. And do it through Sharue. They're located in the heart of West Texas. Sharue Diecast is positioned to offer excellent deals on shipping from border to border and coast to coast. So your pre-orders are available at no cost to you until the goods arrive. That is different from some of the other large companies that sell diecasts. So visit SharueDiecast.com today for all of your diecast needs. That's SharueDiecast.com. That's SharueDiecast.com. SharueDiecast.com for all your diecast needs.
You have a room like me. I have diecast everywhere in this room.
Oh, man, you know what? If you go buy a diecast from Sharue Diecast right now tonight and you tweet it out to Ghostfire Media, we'll talk about you next week. We'll talk about you. Use the hashtag GFM Sim500.
Hey, we're going green flag racing. Here we go. Back on the gas they go. This time, Daniel Falkingham jumps out to a half a car length lead. Actually, now it's going to be 3 car lengths.
Nest.
As that 99 Tommy
Whoa,
Ryne did not.
big
Whoa,
loose.
look at this.
Wow,
What have we got
that was
going
Kevin
on back
DeBrown.
there?
Big loose out of 2. He got on the throttle. That car didn't want to go straight. It wanted to go left. He got on the throttle. The whole back end kicked out from under him. He's no longer the first car on fresh tires now. Now it's Ed O'Rourke. And I'm sorry, E.J. O'Rourke. He comes to the inside now of the number 8 of Randy Yoakum. E.J. O'Rourke on 4 freshies. Randy Yoakum on 2 freshies. He's going to get by him as quick as he can down Thunder Alley into 3 and 4. We're coming to 5 to go. If he wants to come win this race, he's going to get around these guys. Oh, behind him, they're starting to get really pushy.
They're back there
One
battling.
in the wall! One in the
Oh.
wall! Who was that? That was the 44. The 44 of Glenn Campbell pounded the outside wall. He got driven up there. We'll keep an eye on him as he continues to fall back through the pack. Back up towards the front, though. Tommy Ryne is all over Daniel Falkingham.
Tommy Ryne is trying to get around that 39 and try to win this race tonight. Tommy Ryne started 17th on the grid. Now he's only 2 car lengths behind the Falkingham car. The Falkingham had dominated the early half of this race and then had fell back in the second half. But now as the laps wind down, we've got Falkingham who started in the second position, and I'm looking right behind these two. You've got the guy that won the pole, Brian Macklin. Macklin now has reared his ugly head, as they say, to be back here to try to be a spoiler between these 2 other guys in front of him, trying to reclaim his spot here on the podium.
Yeah, he's trying everything he can to try to get his way up there to battle these guys. But now we have 2 laps to go, and Daniel Falkingham looking to get a win here. It'll be his first on the season here in the Sharue Diecast Winter Series. We go through 3 and 4 now. For white flag will be coming out this time by. And the white flag is out here at the Rockingham Speedway. 4 more corners to go. Around 1 and 2. Down. Thunder Alley. Tommy Ryne is not going to get there. Brian Macklin might take second, but I don't think it's going to happen. Out of turns 3 and 4, the number 39 at Daniel Falkingham starts second, finishes 1 better. He's going to win at Rockingham.
A good run by Daniel Falkingham as he dominated earlier. and came back when it all counted. Only took 2 tires on that last stop, where some of the guys took 5. These guys at
5
ran 1.
5. They put an extra tire on their car. Wow.
I was the 5th pack. I was like the 5th guy back.
We had a couple of awesome battles coming to the end of this race here, so we're gonna go back here. Look at the battle for 4th. This was coming to the white flag. That's EJ O'Rourke to the inside of the number 8 of Randy Yoakum. They're gonna go through 1 and 2. They're gonna get real close to each other, make a little bit of contact, go down Thunder Alley now, down the backstretch, off into 3 and 4, and EJ O'Rourke is gonna just send it in just a little bit, not much. He doesn't touch him, but Randy Yoakum slides up the track. They get next to each other on the inside. He gets that little side draft, and he's able to come to the start-finish line and just barely get past Randy Yoakum to finish 4th. That's a heck of a finish there for the 4th position. But Daniel Falkingham, oh, come on. There we go. He's burning them down here tonight at the Rockingham Speedway. Good win. Fantastic race. These guys with our debut here with Sim500 gave us a heck of a show. Let's see if we can
really good show.
Find our 3rd place driver, Brian Malkin.
Macklin,
I'm sorry.
Now you're doing it to me. Now I'm wearing off on you.
I don't see Brian, so we're going to go and move on to our 2nd place finisher, Tommy Ryne. There he is. Tommy, you got Randy and Nick up in the booth. Get a copy, good sir.
Yes, I am.
Well, congratulations on your 2nd place finish. And since we are brand new here to the Sim500 Esports Racing League, and especially the Sharue Diecast Wednesday Xfinity Premier Series, why don't you tell the fans out there a little bit about yourself?
Well, I've been doing this, what we call, I've been doing sim racing for, 20-something years. I started way back in N3, and I've been in Sim500 for about 2, maybe 3 years or so. So I've done this for a very, very long time. I should be better than what I am, but I'm not. But
you finished 2nd.
Yeah.
And you led.
You finished 2nd. You led the race, and you're saying you should be better than what you are.
Well, it's hard as hell to beat Daniel. So it is. But he's got he
that
could
right
be
there
my kid.
Is a man with so much humility. He just made me feel like I'm a jerk because I'm not that humble. I'm just not.
Well, it might be because I'm 50 years old and whatever, and I'm good with. I'm here to have fun, and I sleep well at night, even if I do finish 2nd. But it's always a challenge.
Hey man, it was a great race. Getting up there racing with those guys, you had a lot of challenges from a lot of different guys, and you had to come a long ways. I mean, you started 17th on the grid and finished 2nd. That's a long ways to go. So, I mean, how did you do? Did you drive through the pack? Did you get in the pits, or how did you do that?
A little bit of both. On the first long run, I just took care of tires, and then at the end of it, I was just getting every bit out of the tires that I could. And then caution fell, and I think some guys hung out and got some damage fixed, picked up a couple spots. Another caution came out, I actually picked up a couple spots, with my pit guys, and sitting pretty, man. Had a chance at it. So yeah, a little bit of both. Everything.
Okay, one more question for you. Is the other Ryne related to you?
Yeah. Yep. He's my oldest. He's not my oldest brother, but he's my older brother. And yeah.
Now, how old is he?
Pretty sure Jeff is 3 years older than I am, so he's 54, 53.
So that's why he's so much slower than you.
Yeah, Jeff didn't get in. Jeff's been doing this for just a few years, and like I said, I've been doing this for probably 20.
Yeah. Hey, man, I've been doing this since NASCAR racing, and trust me, I'm a little older than you are. You get slower as the days go by.
Can I just be honest?
Yeah.
Go ahead,
When
Nick.
you guys started sim racing, I wasn't alive.
Oh, don't you? I hate you.
Oh, actually, no.
Well,
I was
I'll
probably
tell you.
when Tommy started sim racing. I was like 5 years old, so I guess that makes him feel a little bit younger. But Randy, you are older than dirt. Just want you to know.
Yes, I am.
Hey, I think it keeps me young, man. It keeps my reflexes going, and it keeps you sharp. I really think it does.
I agree with you too, man. I definitely agree with that. Hey, great run tonight. I hope we get to talk to you once again here, or hopefully multiple times here on the Ghostfire Media pre-race show. So congratulations on a second place finish tonight.
Yeah, thanks a lot, man. My sponsor, Northern Tooling Equipment, and Patriot Fire and Coastal Safety Auditors. See y'all next week.
Thank you, sir. All right, let's go ahead and pull our race winner in. Daniel Falkingham. You've got Nick and Randy up in the booth. Welcome to the Ghostfire Media booth. We just renovated it. I know it smells a little bit like roast beef. The contractor, I don't know why.
Never mind.
He liked roast beef, but hey, just put on just plug your nose. You'll be okay. But congratulations. Congratulations on your win, sir. And, since we're brand new to the Sim500 esports racing, family and the Sharue Diecast Wednesday night series, you tell our listeners and followers a little bit about yourself.
I've been around Sim500 just for now 3 years now. We'll be entering my 4th season of full competition next year, so that'll be a lot of fun. And just come over here, race with a great group of drivers, and met a lot of good friends over here. So it's definitely been a lot of fun.
So how many nights do you race with this league?
I'd say I race about probably 3. Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday are like the biggest nights, and that's the night of our premier races too. So that's pretty much what I'm mostly on. I mean, they race every night of the week, so if I'm just free every night, then I'll probably come on and race and stuff. But Sunday, Mondays, and Wednesdays are the night of the big races. So, but no matter what, any race that I do is always a lot of good fun.
Daniel, let me ask you something. I'm looking at your picture here. How old are you, my man?
19 years old.
All right, so you're not as young as you look in the picture. So I guess I was a high school graduation prom or something like that?
I don't know what picture you got of me, because I'm not looking at the broadcast right now, but
you got a nice jacket on, a bow tie. You're out in the middle of the woods somewhere.
Oh, okay. I think I was probably 17 at that time.
Okay,
so.
Okay, good.
But yeah,
it's time to update the photo then.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, congratulations on a big win. You started second. You finished first tonight, and you definitely had to fight for it. Did you think those 2 tires are going to hold off everybody took 4?
I think so. As long as a lot of people took 2 tires behind me, I knew I was going to be in good shape. And I felt like a lot of people were going to take 2 tires as well, just because very few laps left in the race. And I know we didn't have a lot of wear on the left side tires either. So pretty much, as long as I got off first with 2 tires, I was in good shape. So, but yeah, I was not bound to lose a race because of my stupid pit box when I was in my box, but yet it said I was too far forward. So,
I do have one question for you, sir.
Yeah, go for it.
How many wins do you have in the Sim500 Esports Racing League?
Let's see. I'm not sure. Last time I checked, if you actually give me
Does
one
94 sound right?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Holy moly!
Yeah, that's I don't check stats a lot, but
In
I mean that
3
still
years?
blows me away. Yeah, that still blows me away every time I check that, so that's pretty cool.
What's that? That's well, if this
Well,
is,
you
is
know
this
what?
your first win? Well, obviously this is your first win of this season. Because this season just started last week. So you had 93 that's an average of 31 a calendar year.
Pretty remarkable.
I don't even know. I just.
Hey, Nick, you know what I'm just saying right now?
Wow. It reminds me of a certain number
Daniel?
88.
I just want to congratulate you on winning the championship this year. And
Hey, we got a lot of racing left to do. I mean, people were saying that last year during the truck series, and I got wrecked out of one race that cost me the championship. So let's not get it too far ahead.
All right.
We got a lot of racing left to do.
Randy, every time you say things like that, you put the commentator's curse on people. Don't ruin it.
I know. I'm only doing that for the other drivers who can say, "Oh, cool, that Randy put the commentator curse on him. We might have a chance of winning something this year."
What's that?
I'm just messing with you, man.
Congratulations on number 94 after winning tonight. That's unbelievable. I mean, that's it. That's just talent.
That's as many times as I go to the bathroom in the middle of the night.
Oh boy. Do you have any sponsors you want to shout out, Mr. Falkenham?
Yeah, gotta thank First Rate Bay Laps 207 for all their support. Gotta thank Sharue Diecast for sponsoring the series. Gotta thank everyone who comes out and races each and every week. Thanks to Joey, Brian Macklin, all the admins at Sim500 to run the show. Thanks to you guys for putting on the broadcast. Thanks to everyone who comes out and races each and every week. Gotta thank all the fans who watch us each and every week. And thanks to my friends and family who watch me as well. And shout out to my teammates of Team Name, Chad Coleman and Kevin R. Brown, who are racing tonight. And yeah, that's it.
All right. Well, thank you, Daniel. And maybe we'll be talking to you again next week at Michigan.
Let's hope so. Thanks, guys.
Congratulations.
All right. Well, Mr. Pepper, I think tonight has been a astounding success. But I don't think we want to leave yet without telling everybody the official results.
Yeah, absolutely.
So obviously your winner tonight in the number 39, Daniel Falkenham. Coming home second, Tommy Ryne. Third, Brian Macklin. Fourth, E.J. O'Rourke. Fifth, Randy Yoakum. In sixth, Mike Kelly. In seventh, Kevin DeBrown. In eighth, Tyler Dalton. Ninth, Mike Montesi. 10th, Chad Coleman. 11th, Christopher Williams, who, with that damage early in the race, I almost wrote him out of being in the top 10. He did a great job being able to get himself back up there, just outside the top 10 to 11th. I thought he was going to have an awful night after getting that early damage.
Did too. Yeah.
Good recovery for him. Bentley Glazier, tough night. He was up there battling for the lead. Had an opportunity to win. Kind of got caught out by pit strategy. He went to pit. Caution came out immediately. You know, it's just one of those racing deals. He ended up coming back, battling back to 12th. Jimmy Coleman up to 13th. Doug Roth in 14th. Charles Wood in 15th. Jose Gonzalez, he got involved in an incident earlier tonight. He was able to battle back, come home 16th. Glenn Campbell in 17th. Kevin England in 18th. Let's go ahead and jump forward here. In 19th, Jeff Ryne, who was involved in the last caution of the night, was able to come back and finish in the top 20, so good job to him. Gerald Livingston in 20th. 21st was Doug Sigmon. Anthony Calantoni finished 22nd, 4 laps down. Paul Krumrei in 23rd, 4 laps down. And the rest of these drivers were DNF tonight due to incidents earlier on in the race or just not starting tonight. So in 24th, we had Michael Milfelt Jr. He was involved in an incident about halfway through this race. Joseph Burgess, he ended up ending his night after being involved in an incident as well. Jeff Hollingsworth had some damage, and Richard Swavely was taken out in one of the first cautions of the night. And then John Fowler and Brian Tiffany. I don't believe they started the race tonight. They were here. They just didn't race. That is your top 29. That's our 29 drivers. And from the team here at Ghost Fire Media, from myself, Nick Adams, and for Randy Pepper, we want to thank everybody for coming out and watching tonight. We want to thank everybody at Sim500 for signing on with us, bringing us here to be a part of this awesome action on Wednesday. The next calendar year looks to be fantastic. Tonight, I just knocked over everything. Tonight was great. Great, awesome way to start. I want to thank everybody once again. We also want to thank SharueDiecast.com for coming on, sponsoring their Wednesday night series, and really helping this thing become a reality. So, folks, ladies, gentlemen, we will see you next Wednesday here again, same time, 8:45, for the Sim500 Sharue Diecast Premier Xfinity Series when we take on Michigan. We go to the Great Lakes. The beautiful, picturesque state of Michigan hosts us at the Michigan International Raceway, where we
can't wait.
Definitely are going to see speeds upwards of 190 miles an hour. It's these Xfinity Series cars. See lots of action. 69 laps there next week. And so long from the Bay State.
Thank you for watching iRacing on the Ghost Fire Media Network.